Hello, and I am in the Fiji again. I hope you're not bored of my Fiji videos, because I am trying to get to the Edinburgh as quickly as possible, and then I'm only 2 boats away from the Minotaur. Well, 1 boat, if you you get what I mean. But yeah, I'm excited. I really enjoy playing Fiji, and I'm excited to be playing it for ranked, which is coming up on the 8th of February, which should be very, very good. Anyway, so me and my team, well, half my team anyway, which is most of the DDs, no, 2 of the DDs, so half the DDs, are moving up towards A, and I've also got our Omaha supporting us as well, although he doesn't really support. But you'll see. Yeah. I don't like moving in without much kind of meat shield. At the moment, I am the meatiest boat here. The Bliskovica and the Minikazi aren't exactly things that cruisers and destroyers usually target. So, oh, 1 second, sorry. My cat has come to say hello. Baby! Yeah, say hello, baby. Anyway, yeah, sorry. Baby, please. There you go. Yeah, so I'm moving up towards A, and I hope to get some cap in there. It doesn't seem like too many of the enemy are moving down towards A, which isn't a bad thing, because it means there's not very many boats to target me. Luckily, the enemy, my 2 DDs have smoked up the A cap, which gives me a good opportunity to move in there without being detected. One of the advantages of going through to A on this map is that it is closer. However, you are in this kind of cauldron of enemy, because if you see, it's a U shape with the islands behind us. When you move in there, you've got nothing to defend you, whereas the enemy have the full open range to just shoot you. It's not always advisable to go for A. However, C is much farther away from you, so it depends. Yeah, so that's my opinion of going to caps. It's closer, but it's not as good. I'm just attacking the Fiji here. Hopefully I can get 2 decent shots. He's moving sideways, which should give me a decent broadside. Did 2k, not exactly what I was hoping for. I was hoping for a citadel or something. The smoke is dissipated, and there is airplanes spotting me, which is always rather frustrating. I can't quite remember what the... Ah, yes. Watch this in a second. This is one of my favourite moments in the game for a while. So I'm just going to launch some torpedoes, and I hit my smoke, and there's an Omaha here. And he's coming around the side of the island broadside. So what am I going to do? Oh yeah, this is 8 citadels in 1 shot. Now that is enjoyable. And then we've got this Fiji here. He's quite angled, but I should be able to do some form of damage. I did pop my hydro to hopefully spot him, but it didn't really make much difference. I'm going to move out of my way here because he could be sending torps my way, and that would be something I don't want to run into. Here we go. Here is the Fiji. I think the enemy gets the kill. Yes, they do. They kind of steal the kill from me, sort of. I think we both steal the kill from each other, really. Anyway, yep, so now I am in an area without any boats to attack, which is never a good thing. So now I've got to take my time and move over towards B and C. We do have the advantage in kills at the moment, but we have no advantage in caps, which is not a good thing. Overall, we do actually lose this game, just so you know. Maybe I've given it away, but whatever. It's kind of an annoying loss, really. The thing is, we were ahead in kills quite close to the end, but our team just melted, but you'll see how that happens. If you can hear anything in the background, that is my cat, Ruby, attacking things in my waste paper bin. She loves doing that. But anyway, yeah. So, the enemy team have gone to B and mainly C. They've gone around the back of the island in C, which is an interesting tactic. I wouldn't always recommend it, seeing as you are quite out of the way there. So I'm making my way over to there, and there doesn't seem to be too many threats towards me at the moment. However, something I have to think about very carefully is how I'm going to get from A to B towards C without being focused. The only reprieve I have is the center island in the middle of B, that is something I have to run towards. I can't exactly tank damage, and if a BB decides to, you know, throw some big fat shells at me, there's a good chance I'm going to take a lot of damage and quite easily be killed. So I'm deciding not to shoot at the enemy Kirov or the Konig or the yeah, there's 2 Konigs to kill. Yeah, so I'm deciding not to shoot at those guys, although I think I do take a couple of pot shots, seeing as I feel like the only person who can shoot me at the moment is the Kirov itself, which isn't such a threat overall. And someone just pointed out that Omaha, who came round towards A with us, he's decided to go right round the back and missed out on everything, and now he's in the wrong location. I was like, yeah, I know, right? But it's okay. Don't worry about that. Right, here we go. We're got some new threats coming over here. I need to get behind this island before the Konig and the New Mexico decide to take some shots at me. I will be spotted, so I might as well start shooting anyway. The New Mexico is quite a slow ship, so it's quite easy to attack. As you can see in the top above the New Mexico, you can see this flashing dot. That means the New Mexico is going quite slowly. When it's green, it means it's going forward. When it's red, it means stopped. If it's kind of flashing red and green, it means he's going pretty slowly. So, got a few decent hits there. Already on 37,000 damage, which isn't too bad. So now I'm behind this island. This is a relative safe position, but I will be quite aware of where the enemy are. Every so often you see my number flash up saying someone is focusing firing on me. That's when I know I've got to be a bit more careful. And thankfully this DD decides to smoke up for me. Gives me a little bit extra maneuver room to be able to start attacking boats that I can see. And now we can start attacking this New Mexico, which has done a nice big fat U-turn. Gives a bit more opportunity for me to attack. Although I'm still not in the best position here, I can't move up too closely towards the enemy at sea, and I can't exactly go behind me. So this island is my only option for, you know, for cover, which is one of the most important things that you need in a British cruiser. British cruiser are island-hugging, you know, ninjas with their pretty decent AP. And once you get a good salvo into the superstructure, you do a lot of damage. You added 3k in that salvo, but the New Mexico is being quite sneaky. The New Mexico is pretty good overall, even though it's still quite slow, because it has a really good turning circle and a half decent rudder shift time. So that really benefits you when you're trying to avoid shells incoming. So I've decided to move forwards. I'm going to try and get towards the island over there. I do have a little bit of cover. And let's see if we can start attacking this Shiratsu. Shiratsu. However you say that. Silly name. Anyway, I'm going to try and kill him. There is a few cruisers moving towards me. I don't want them to be focusing fire on me. There is smoke ahead of me, which is useful, but I am not in it. So I'm going to be smoking up myself because I do not want to risk being shot too badly. There's a Cleveland coming around the corner. I'm going to be aware of him. It'd be nice if I could get a few shots into him. But right now I've got this through attacker, and he's thankfully moving around and giving everyone a broadside for him to shoot at. Thank you, Mr. Through attacker. Although I don't think I get any decent citadels in this guy, which is rather frustrating. I mean, he's, you know, pure broadside. And where the, oh yeah, one citadel. Good. That's not, but still. There we go. Took out one of his guns, which is decent, and there are some torpedoes coming towards me. I've got to be aware of that. Thank you to the Buskovich for spotting those for me. That could have been pretty fatal if he wasn't there. Let's see if we can take out this guy. Ah, this is quite funny because we're all trying to steal this kill. We all kept missing. I mean, yeah, admittedly, I shoot a little bit too low there, and I maybe should have shot a bit higher up, but and they all miss. I think, oh, okay, fine. Someone else can kill it. So I leave someone else to go kill it. And they miss as well. I'm like, is it not dead yet? Seriously? So I decided to put one last shot into the through attacker. You know, he's about to get away with it. But no. I'm not going to let that happen. There we go. Right, okay, so nice broadside Cleveland here. Although now he's moving towards me, which is rather frustrating because it removes my ability to do some citadels on him. Hopefully he'll give me a red broadside soon. I'm going to want to get some torpedoes onto him, which would be very nice, but he is switching around to give me the broadside on the far side, which is very useful for me. I had to move out of smoke since my smoke was dissipating anyway, and he's moving towards me. Let's see if I can get some torpedoes off in here. The good thing about the British torpedoes, you can do one at a time, which is very useful. Right, okay, so there's 2 boats, enemy boats here. I want to get a decent broadside into him here. Come on, one more shot, one more shot. And I think the torpedo hits him, which is fantastic. So that was our second or third kill? Third kill of the game, yep. And here we go. Torpedoes out. Now one thing I'll be recapping at the end here. Something I should learn. There we go. 1 salvo and get the Confederate. Unfortunately, torpedoes. Which is very frustrating. And I'm dead. We are on 8 boats each, and we do have the advantage in caps. However, everything just goes to shit and we will die, so don't know what happens there. So let's just recap on a few things over this match. The 3 things I learned. Well, the first thing is, when you see a torpedo boat, expect torpedoes to be launched. And you can avoid this by thinking about tunnel vision. If you see something, change your speed, move around, don't just go in a straight line. I mean, that's kind of obvious advice anyway, but sometimes it's good to recap yourself on that. The second thing that I learned and I'm going to improve on is putting myself in an open situation. Going from A to B and towards C, I had to put myself in a very wide open space. This is something that is very difficult to do on a British cruiser. The only thing that kind of saves you here is your concealment, which you should always go for, concealment build on British cruisers. The third thing that I think we can learn from this one here is to go for better caps. This map here, it's best to go for C or B first. B is the absolute, is kind of the point where you can get the most leverage in the game. So go for B first if you're on this map, and then go for C, and then go for A if you're on the south side, and opposite on the north side. You want to be able to shoot the enemies while they're capping C, and then you can take them out and cap C yourself, or they can retreat. You have the advantage in C, especially from the south side. Anyway, yeah, good battle. Got a nice Confederate, even though I didn't do that much damage, 74,000 damage, but I was, you know, attacking the right guys. I didn't really attack any of the battleships, hence my very low damage count versus Confederate award. That was a pretty interesting match, and let's just quickly analyze the end of this this game. And we're down to 1 boat. Our team just decided to disappear from nowhere, so meh. It's unlikely we're going to win it. They're capping in B, and there's still 5 minutes left of the game, so it's pretty impossible to win this. I'm not sure what happened to my team. They decided they didn't want to play anymore, I don't know. Yeah, so, but I'm pretty happy with the 4 kills I got. If I had killed that Fiji, or yeah, the Fiji earlier in the game, I think there's one other boat I could have killed, but didn't manage to get the kill. I would have got a Kraken. I've nearly got a Kraken a few times recently in the Fiji. I'm really in tune with the Fiji. It has this nice playstyle I like. It's got really good shells and it focuses you. I think this is the dying move here. There we go. Let's have a look at the results. It's a loss, unfortunately, but I enjoyed this game. This was a good, fun game. So there we go. 217,000 credits, 2,890 XP, and we come top of the team. Only just there. I mean, the Leningrad did only get 20 points less than me. Looking at the detailed report, you can see here the Omaha. Yes, 9 hits and 8 citadels. Oh, that was super enjoyable. Very satisfying. And moving on to the credits and XP, there we go. So thank you for watching my video. It is a pretty decent game, and I'll catch you guys next time.